Ladies and gentlemen, the 51st commencement for the University of California, Irvine is assembled. Please rise and join Ellen Say, an undergraduate student in the School of Social Sciences and overall winner and People's Choice of Solstice 2016, in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Ellen. That was beautiful. And good afternoon, everyone. Really? That's all I get? My name is Enrique Lavernia, and I have the privilege of serving as UCI's Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor. So, on behalf of the faculty of the University of California, Irvine, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the Francisco Ayala School of Biological Sciences. Now, joining me today on the platform are the following Chief Academic and Administrative Officers of the university and other participants in the ceremony. So when I call your name, I'd like to ask that you remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause. Starting on my right, Associate Dean Michael Leon, Baccalaureate Candidates Marshall. Kevin Liang, UCI Alumni Association and Class of 2001, Mace Marshall. Frank LaFerla, our Dean of the Francisco Ayala School of Biological Sciences. Our featured speaker, Charles Dunlop, President and Chairman, Ambry Genetics. Brian Hervey, Interim Vice Chancellor, University Advancement. James Hicks, Interim Vice Chancellor, Research. Michael Denon, Vice Provost for Teaching and Learning and Dean, Division of Undergraduate Education. James Earthman, Associate Dean, Graduate Division. Professor Leslie Thompson, University Marshall. Professor Michael Komsky, Masters Marshall. And Professor Andrea Nicholas, Platform Party Marshall. And the faculty who also are joining us today, please stand and join me in applause. Thank you. You may be seated. For the class of 2016, we're holding 10 ceremonies this weekend, celebrating and recognizing 8,411 students who have earned undergraduate and graduate degrees during the past academic year. On May 7th, the School of Law graduated 113 students with Juris Doctor degrees. On June 4th, we recognized 97 students who were awarded the Doctor of Medicine degree, and yesterday, 1,757 students will be awarded Master of Fine Art degrees. The commencement program lists the name of all graduating students, and it indicates those who have been nominated for summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude academic honors this year. These students can be recognized by the gold cords they wear as part of their academic regalia. Recipients of the 2016 Chancellor's Award of Distinction wear a blue and gold cord over their right shoulder. The program also lists the name of the students who have been nominated to academic honor societies and those who have received awards and prizes. These students wear blue cords. So, Anteaters, you've made it so far. How does it feel? Well, I can tell you that with the course of time, you're going to reflect on many different aspects of these years at UCI. The time you spent with friends, the classes, the laboratories, the professors. You're going to remember that you attended the university with the best mascot in the entire universe. Overnights at the Gateway Center and Boba on Ring Road. But I hope that also the experiences inside and outside the classrooms that help you better understand important questions, or that perhaps deepened your sense of purpose, or perhaps triggered new passions. Even after you leave our classrooms and say farewell to your professors, I hope you will continue to carry inside you not only these memories, but also the lingering essence of a world of inquiry and discovery. You see, you've earned your degree, but your education has just started. It was Albert Einstein who said, and I quote, "Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school," end of quote. Education is life itself. Keep learning, not for the grade or for the credits towards a degree or for the career, but for yourself, for the sheer pleasure of it. Our natural world, our human societies and cultures, our individual experiences are endlessly fascinating. Beyond that, the challenges that we face in our own society and as a global community are urgent and complex, and thus require very thoughtful attention, not just from professionals, but from all free human beings who have a stake in our future. There are tremendous personal rewards and tremendous social benefits associated with people of goodwill who live life with a genuine curiosity and who crave understanding, who seek serious solutions to serious problems. Education is life itself. From our extraordinary faculty, you have learned not only fundamentals, principles, and equations, but also you have learned how to differentiate fact from fiction, opinion from data. And as such, you've learned the power of critical thinking. Understanding what it takes to have an educated opinion and justified belief in what is the entire point of coming to a great university. So as you commence into the world, please take this understanding with you. The world needs as many people as possible who understand the difference between an old half-baked opinion and one based on fact. The world needs one other thing that I hope you will carry into all of your future endeavors, and that is a certain way of orienting yourself to your fellow human beings. Universities are places where talented people come together to think with others about important and interesting questions. Many of the topics we're working on are amongst the most complex and consequential matters in the world, and also among the most enduring questions facing humankind. When we start, we often have many different views about lots of things. Is a light a particle or a wave or something else? What causes Alzheimer's? Does capitalism undermine or sustain true democracy? Does morality transcend history and culture? And what makes something beautiful? The list of topics is endless. When we see that we have different views, what do? We decide we will work through our disagreements using the norms of a scholarly community. We do not think that it is impermissible to hold views that are different than our own. In fact, we encourage each other to challenge conventional thinking. We often do our best work when we are a haven for the expression of opinions that are sometimes more difficult to express in society at large, maybe because of social pressures, maybe because of political opposition. We debate the strengths and weaknesses of various arguments, and when others are not persuaded to our views, we try to improve arguments, or we marshal more evidence. Importantly, we are not here just to convince others of the superiority of our position. We want to get it right. We are as happy to be proven wrong as we are pleased when we have demonstrated we are correct. And so we keep an open mind, and we are willing to change our views in light of new arguments or new evidence. At universities, we don't decide whether light is a particle or a wave by shouting each other down. We don't demand that people who disagree with us be silenced. Not only do we tolerate diversity of opinion, we expect it, we encourage it, and we look forward to the resulting give and take. We deal with bad and offensive arguments not through censorship, but through engagement and rebuttal. And when others around us maintain contrary views, we don't suspend the conversation, we deepen it. I mention this because this frame of mind is not only essential to the workings of a university, it is also essential to the workings of a free, diverse, democratic society. Just as a university cannot exist unless we encourage diversity of opinion and debate, one cannot maintain a democracy on the assumption that all those with whom we disagree are enemies to be defeated, vanquished, or silenced. After all, it was the great philosopher Commander Spock from Star Trek who said, and I quote, "Infinite diversity in infinite combinations, symbolizing the elements that create truth and beauty," end of quote. So, on this extraordinary day in our lives and in the lives of your family and loved ones, I recommend to you the following. Rather than seek to impose your will on others, aspire to engage the conversation as a skilled and knowledgeable advocate. Bring with you your well-earned beliefs, but also enough humility and respect for the fundamental humanity of those who hold other views, that you remain dedicated to resolution through the power of persuasion. Settle differences of viewpoint not through coercion or violence, but with ideas, arguments, and in politics, votes. This is why it's necessary if freedom and diversity are to thrive in the world. You have lived it here the past few years. I encourage you to live it in the years to come. It is my sincere hope that you will think of UCI as having cultivated this sense in each and every one of you, as having prepared you for your ongoing development as a free and educated human being, and as having empowered you to push the world a little more towards the light. For as you know, the great motto of the University of California is Fiat Lux, let there be light. You are the light and the hope of the world, and we are counting on you. So, as you reach new heights of accomplishment, I hope you will stay in touch so that we can share in your ongoing successes. In other words, join the Alumni Association. They have good deals. So on behalf of all of us on the faculty, let me say to you, class of 2016, you have enriched us immeasurably. We are grateful for the honor of having you as our students. With great pride, we congratulate you and salute everyone who cares about you and your outstanding achievement that's represented in today's ceremony. And in closing, I quote the 16th President of the U.S., Abraham Lincoln, and I quote, "Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing." Thank you. Dean LaFerla, please come forward to introduce our featured speaker.
So, good morning or good afternoon, bio-anteaters. So thank you, Provost Lavernia. It gives me great personal pleasure to introduce our featured speaker today. He's the president and founder of Ambry Genetics, Charles Charlie Dunlop. So Charlie founded Ambry Genetics in 1999 because he wanted to work for a company that was driven by pure scientists and whose main pursuit was to put quality first and to put the patients at the forefront. And starting a company from scratch is never easy, but because of his determination, vision, drive, and hard work, he was able to go from a small shop to employing over 800 people at its national headquarters in Aliso Viejo and in offices in 4 other major cities, including over 100 UCI alumni. Over the years, Charlie and Ambry Genetics have sought to utilize the knowledge obtained from the Human Genome Project to revolutionize medicine and to help people live healthier and more fulfilling lives. Patients with genetic disease have received tremendous help from this organization and the company he built because of the genetic testing solutions that he has helped pioneer. In addition, this has not always been easy because the company has been playing a crucial role in making gene patents or the genes widely available. So the company has been at the forefront of tackling the legal issues associated with this. Charlie's success at Ambry Genetics really speaks to his leadership, drive, and his true desire to help his fellow man. And you'll hear him say that his main goal is not to cure a particular disease, but all diseases. You should know that Charlie has risked everything he had to fight a precedent-setting lawsuit to eliminate gene patents. And because of this, he was able to first launch clinical exome sequencing for patients. Most recently, he launched AmbryShare, in which he sequenced tens of thousands of exomes and genes and gave away the data for free. He's a product of our sister school down in San Diego. Charlie graduated with concentrations in biology, math, physics, economics, and history. And he comes to us today not just because of his dedication to community service and love for his education, but also to share his life experiences with you. Though as someone who loves the ocean, I'm sure he also wanted to come hang out at the #1 university for beach lovers. So please join me in welcoming the 2016 commencement speaker for the Ayala School. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles Dunlap.
Hello. I'm going to ditch the hat. It's bothering me, but see, take my water. The Angels won last night on the last batter, so I kind of lost my voice a little bit, but so I apologize. But yeah, it's funny about going to UC San Diego to learn how to surf or to become a surfer more, get back into it. Because when I was a good amateur, when I was a kid, and I actually dropped out of high school and found myself on the beach lonely when everyone else was at school. And you know, in my life, I always wanted to be one of you guys. I didn't want to be where my path was. So I self-reflected upon it and changed. But anyway, so I'd recently retired. I got cancer. I had stage 4 cancer, prostate. It's in remission now, thank God. Thank you. So it's funny. So I moved to Hawaii. I live there most of the year. I come back as president of the company, which is basically a fluff title for being able to do whatever I want. So with no responsibilities. But you know, I had cancer and I did chemotherapy and I had no hair just over a year ago. And I'm refusing to cut my hair, so I don't know if it's too long, sorry. But you know, I got really into hiking. And I did this whole transition to Kauai in order to become healthy. Stress is cancer's friend, as we all know. And I thought about it, and I moved there. And all I did was hike, pushed myself every single day, and juiced up every single day. I took it seriously. And, you know, doing my dishes every day in my house, I'm looking at this one huge mountain that only a few people have ever been on top of. And I just kept thinking, that's my Mount Everest. And I kept thinking, man, if I can get healthy enough in 4 months before I got to get back to California, and I can get to the top of that thing, that'd be pretty rad. You know, that would be me ending cancer in my mind. I associated, you know, get to the top, my cancer will be gone. I know that sounds silly, whatever. That was what went through my mind. So the second to last day before we came back, I said, let's just do it. So we got a sitter, my wife and I, and Tapu's here. We walked all the way up this mountain. It's a 7-hour hike. To get up there, it's not a hike. You go the first couple of miles, it's a hike. But then you get up there, and it's straight up vertical. You know, ropes, climbing, you know, crazy. I couldn't believe I was doing it. I'm afraid of heights. I couldn't believe I was doing it. And the whole time I was thinking, oh, man, I got this commencement speech coming up, and, you know, this is, you know, I'm going to have fuel for the commencement speech about perseverance and all this stuff. And, you know, we struggle, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was hanging over the cliffs. I was just like, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. This is the scariest thing I've ever done. And I get to the top, and there, at the very top of this mound, there's these 2 little palm trees and this little grass area where you can hang out. And there were 3 13-year-old girls. So, so much for the inspiration for the commencement speech. But, but I've had a prolific career. The number of firsts to market on both science and business that Ambry Genetics has done is freakish. We only raised $500,000 when I was one of you guys, an undergrad at UC San Diego. I raised $500,000, and we grew this company from there. I have 850 employees now. Every single quarter we've been in business has been bigger than the quarter before it. For 18 years, through 2 biggest recessions in the history of America and everything else. And people are always asking me, how did you do that? How could you have kept your focus that long after so many wins? Why didn't you sell the company after a big win, after we launched the exome first, after we were second to Sanger? Why'd you sell after we did a raise before everybody? Why didn't I sell then? Everybody wanted us. And the reason is because, right, I had a father who was a historian, and he was against me becoming a scientist. He was like, dude, don't become a scientist, become a lawyer, do something useful for your life, right? But so I would always have these arguments with him, and he made me sharpen my worldview. He made me sharpen the idea of why I wanted to be a scientist, because I was naturally good at it. Why would I not want to do something I was naturally good at? Or why would I want to struggle with something that I sucked at? That wouldn't be smart, right? And you know, I looked at the world and I thought about it, right? We have a certain psychology as scientists, right? We look forward. We're the future. We are the kids in the village that want to make things better for other people. Just that simple. And we're a little bit odd. Sorry. Right? I always think that if you're cool all the time, you're not cool at all, so screw them, but whatever. But right, for 2,000 years, we were in chains, right? During the Dark Ages, people like us were never allowed to do anything. We were never allowed to do anything. And right, the Age of Reason, Isaac Newton, Voltaire, the Enlightenment, all these people came about. And America, the political extension of it, the basic ideas. Right? All people are created equal in the eyes of the law. Basic ideas. That was just, 200 years ago? And think about everything that's happening. Think about the number of great things that have happened. Flight. Advances in medicine, computers, right? There's going to be someone 10,000 years from now, some historian looking back. And they're going to think about, philosophy in the Library of Alexandria in Greece. They're going to think about the Renaissance, people tinkering in their workshops, making beautiful things. They're going to think about the Enlightenment, America, and the ideals of America. They're going to look back at the American empire one day. They're going to look back at the efforts of all of us. And they're going to think about, an age before computers. They're going to think about an age before electronics was really useful, light, flight. And they're also going to think of an age when there was still human disease, all disease. I'm a high school dropout. I'm always insecure around people like you, around people like this in the back room. These guys have told me about 5 or 6 things I never even heard of in science. I'm blown away. Right? My life has been focused on what I know is genetics. Right? We're all doing such amazing things. And if you want to boil it down even more, right? We're in California. California is where it's at. Right? I mean, seriously. Forget the rah-rah for a second, right? Forget about it. Just think about it, right? The great companies of our grandfathers and our fathers were on the East Coast. IBM, right? Ford. Think of all the stuff in our generation. It's all here. Facebook, Microsoft, right? Allergan, Google, right? My little Ambry's getting pretty big. There's something in the air here. right? There's something in the air here in California. There's something in the air. It's still free. Nobody gives a crap what race you are, or what you look like, or who your father was, or what country club you're a part of. No one gives a crap. I'm the son of an immigrant. I don't look like it, but I'm the son of an immigrant. And, my father came here because it was a land of opportunity. But he always cautioned me that opportunity wasn't a snake pit. Right? You guys are all young. You guys are all starting your careers. You're worried whether you're going to be financially successful and secure. You're having all these thoughts. Chill out. Right? Your goal is to improve your worldview. You want to know why I didn't sell the company or why I didn't get high-minded on myself? Because I saw the historical context that people with our psychology have been unleashed. And that all the cool stuff's happening all at once instead of being spread out over thousands of years. It's all happening at the same moment in history. It's happening more here. California and the west coast of America is where humanity is hot right now. And you know it by looking at the monuments of the companies that are surviving and have grown huge. They've changed the world. Right? Imagine being in a time in history where the most interesting thing was some guy conquered another guy. Screw that, that's boring. Right? We are changing the world. It is your generation that will do more than any other generation to cure disease itself and end suffering itself. I think about what my generation of biologists has done. Every biologist in my generation, every entrepreneurial guy had the same idea. Sequence exomes, make money, provide information. My company is the largest and most successful company of this kind. We are about to unload more information on you guys at a faster clip than any generation of biologists has ever had about all disease and all conditions. The 10-year clip that we're about to enter is truly phenomenal and crazy to think about. You guys are like the golden millennial X, golden children generation ever. You guys are gonna have more data and not enough people working on the big problems of the day. You guys are I'm jealous of you, frankly, right? Because everybody in my generation had one goal, genome data. You guys are just, every single one of you guys could start, every one of you could start a company and go after a disease. There's that many diseases that are gonna be genetically defined. And once you know a problem, you can solve it. My generation is gonna throw tens of thousands of Rubik's Cubes at your feet. Pick them up and do something with them. Solve them, because every time you solve them, someone's not suffering. So anyway, I don't know how much time I have left, but I just wanted to say thank you. You guys, the opportunities in front of you guys are truly just, I don't know the right word. I don't want to be too Pollyannish about it, but history will remember you. History will remember your generation more than it remembers my generation. You guys are the guys who are going to cure disease, and the generation right after you will finish off the job. You guys are the lucky ones. And I want you guys to keep in mind that right, I'm the most successful CEO in my industry. My father told me something once. He said, I'm going to give you 5 fingers on each hand. And on one hand, you get to be as greedy as you want 5 times in your life. And you get to be as generous as you want with the other 5. I've got 1 time to be generous left. I married the girl I wanted. So I've got 4 times to be greedy again. I want you to think about that. I didn't cut corners. I don't burn people. We're in this together. We are all children of the Enlightenment. We are all children of immigrants. We are all here together for the same reason, for opportunity. And that doesn't mean a snake pit. It means we work together, collectively. We don't cut corners. We don't burn people. We sharpen our worldview for ourselves. Everything that you are and everything that you do is defined by your worldview. It is your soul. It is where your body meets your brain. How you spend money, what career you take, how you interact with people in your life. It is your worldview. You know my worldview, the historical sense. That is my worldview, but it's not the right worldview. No worldview is ever right. People who think their worldview right do horrible things. So it's my honor to give you your last homework assignment. God, you guys are going to hate me. It's my honor to say to you that for the rest of your life, you will be faced with decisions, and you will never have perfect information on those decisions, as if the brain was a processor anyway. You guys are going to have to make half decisions, and they're going to be big, and they're going to change your life and your worldview forever. I want you guys forever to improve your worldviews. You will do it anyway. I just want you to be conscious about it. Sharpen your worldview. It'll make you more humble, and it'll pick you up off the mat when you get hurt. Your worldview is you. It's everything that you are and everything that you will be and everything. It'll never be due. The assignment will never be due, but it will always be graded by everybody around you, everybody that you enter into their thoughts. So make it good. Think about it. That's your true education. It's how you interact with everything and everybody. That's what I want you guys to do. So anyway, that's my little 2 cents. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charlie. Now is the time to recognize those who we have come to honor today. Associate Dean James Earthman of the Graduate Division, please present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science please rise and remain standing? Provost Lavernia, I present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science from the Francisco J. Ayala School of Biological Sciences.
With the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by your faculty, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which pertain to those degrees, in testimony whereof you will receive the diploma of the university. Dean LaFerla, please come forward to congratulate the recipients.
So we now come to that part of the ceremony when the graduates are recognized as they come across the stage. While the process may take some time, we continue this tradition at the request of the students whom we honor today. Associate Dean Leon and Professors Edinger and McGregor, please come forward to recognize the graduates from the Francisco J. Ayala School of Biological Sciences. New masters, please come forward to be recognized.
Brianna Craver.
Dana Yassin.
Kartika Venugopal.
Sarah D'Imperio.
Henry Faroudi.
Chang Zhao.
Ambarish Varadun.
Halida Putri Widyastuti.
Jason Smith.
Christopher Kwan.
Charity Juong.
Nianjang Tan.
Erica Kaye.
Anne Priest McLean.
Yawen Guang.
Jacob Jansen.
Xiaoyang Zhang.
Shifali Narang.
Jahansha de Vudafard.
Michael Stephen Aguilar.
Herschel Salakia.
Rashana Deshpande.
Alicia Liao.
Susanna Victor.
Yan Twing Huang.
Priya Nayak.
Cesar Villavicencio.
That concludes the presentation of the degrees of Master of Science from the Francisco J. Ayala School of Biological Sciences.
Dean LaFurla, please present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
I think you're all excited. So will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise and remain standing? Provost Lavernia, I present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
With the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by your faculty, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which pertain to those degrees, in testimony whereof you will be received the diploma of the university. And now, new bachelors, I invite you to take part in a time-honored academic tradition. Since days long ago, when students were first identified by the caps and gowns they wore, those who had not yet earned a degree wore the tassel on the right side of the mortarboard. When the degree was conferred, the scholar moved the tassel to the left and joined select company. So now, following that academic tradition and in recognition of your new status, bachelors, turn your tassels.
Bachelor degree recipients, please be seated. My personal congratulations to you and to your families. Associate Dean Leon, Professor Zedinger, McGregor, please join me in recognizing the graduates from the Francisco J. Ayala School of Biological Sciences. Bachelors, please come forward.
Bezalel Chu Pan. Robert Chan.
Dr. Malik.
Kush Patel.
Anton Arce.
Ricky Paulson.
Nazilga Gasanova.
Dylan Kirsch.
Brian Agbayani.
Oishi Shumanti.
Ivy Tran.
Mei Li Lindy Trang.
Allison Fan.
Daniel Taewoo Huang.
Derek Dai Kawak.
Hubert Vu.
Faisal Zain Ali.
Tien Nguyen Ngoc Tan.
Jessica Ann Tran.
Hannah Park.
Lucy Tran.
Suparna Bajaj.
Mikaela Megar.
Alice Jinyong Park.
Jerry Zapata.
Sohee Han.
John E. Kim,
Luis Torres,
Brandon McMahon,
Juspir Kaur,
Siddhartha Sticko,
Sabrina Hashim,
Eleanor Estrada,
Nardine Bulos,
Kelly Florimon,
Kirolos Sami,
Michelle Lynn,
Andrew Ayad,
Oscar Marquez,
Pilar Hana,
Kelly Mai Hall,
Sarah Azer,
Jonathan No,
Roi Habib Mamasos,
Curtis Duan Han Nguyen,
Katrine Ibrahim,
Vincent Chipata,
Amni Al-Kashak,
Kenneth Timothy Gov,
Christina Michael,
Anna Tran,
Anthony Ibrahim,
Kathy Le,
Mary Sargis,
Lily Truckney Pham,
Carla Caceres,
Ann Tran,
Michelle Vu,
Jason Pham,
Sandra Najib,
Paul Cow,
Sean Liu,
Anthony Tran,
Bonnie J. Chan,
Alvin Yang,
Gilbert Unkawalio,
Melanie Wu,
Andrew Yoon,
Bianca Gonzaga,
Amanda Karen Lee,
Dan Vu,
Cindy Hyung Chung,
Tran Bui,
Justin Villarta,
Y Tran,
Fuji Tang,
Paris Tian Van,
Tuan Nguyen,
Dennis Nguyen,
Shanti Tapara,
Liliana No,
Oscar Solis Escobita Jr.,
Nat Mai,
Mohammed Abdelaziz,
Crystal Mai,
Diana Bandek,
Ryan Ripperdan,
Rana Turgoli,
Kenneth Schmidt,
Chongyun Young,
Rachel Roland Homo,
Radhika Patel,
Moni Son,
Sarah Ann Kirolos,
Alyssa Medina,
Carizia Ann Avirian Donato,
Isaiah Molina,
Witty Lee,
Tran Huynh,
Heather Ho,
Julie Vu,
Caroline Tran,
Mai Ka Pham,
Ashley Tran,
Jenny Lu,
Tiana Din,
Paula Yim,
Daisy Martinez,
Ross Balukanag,
Navjot Kaur,
Jonathan Jimenez,
Himali Patel,
Alec Pauly,
Pooja Patel,
Jasmine Gill,
Sweta Wagala,
Surabi Narain,
Sana Hamid,
Jonathan Kang,
Sabrina Patel,
Don Hernandez,
Amarpreet Dillon.
Jeffrey Wang.
Kanari Valand.
Danielle Morales.
Say it again. Kang Do.
Nicole Borda.
Michael Edward Poblete.
Yasmin Peshvai.
Angelica Ko.
Maria Babenkova.
Vicky T.
Shelby Wong.
Tiffany Cho.
Mary Josnel Ebreo.
Taeyeon Yu.
Benjamin Boynton.
Sophia Kwan.
Rohit Nair.
Ignelli Taylor.
Dennis Dang.
Sydney Fan.
Linus Fan.
Ashley Lewis.
Noel Ayala.
Emily Lynn Chow.
Stephen Chen.
Angel Root.
G. Kim.
Jimmy Lin.
Sun Yong Lee.
Chi Lee.
Tiffany Mi Tien Nguyen.
Tan Huynh.
Jennifer Nguyen.
Kevin Ishikawa.
Nick Miamich.
Celine Liu.
Karen Deluna Lopez.
Denise Wynn.
Omar De La Torre.
Tim Tim Gu.
Henrik Mikurchin.
Lauren Wong.
Harut Miniasen.
Helen Tanu.
Lilith Shazbazian.
Tui Trang Win.
Tiffany Louis.
Tiffany Pham.
Kira Nakamoto.
Linda Tran.
Austin Richard Kiyoshi Hedani.
Oscar Rupert.
Gilbert Hernandez.
Crystal Shin Lu.
Lemuel Lopez.
Philip Lee.
Kazman Manikia.
Art Sukanthanag.
Victoria Hull.
Fu Tran.
Kaylee Wells.
Farbad Shavarabi.
Michael Shumai Louis.
Kyle Cogburn.
Roy Bisht.
Albert Yan.
Megan Gonzalez.
Mashani Coley.
Katsulochi Enendu.
Alexis Basalo.
Samantha Shui.
Phoebe Luong.
Trevor Cactus Nasi.
Mimi Hong.
Kevin Cohen.
Richard Tran.
Om Patel.
Brandon Wynn.
Arpan Shah.
Megan Sam.
Amin Mahmoodi.
Charlene Tran.
And his twin, Amir Mahmoodi.
Nathan Lee.
Sammy Borno.
Christos Sarantopoulos.
Cameron DJ Sammy.
Rod Aminzadeh.
Zuhib Murtaza.
Jarrett Liu.
Marisol Valencia.
Jasmine Wynn.
Andrea Shields.
Timothy Vo.
Jessica Tom.
Carissa Barala.
Alexandra Marquez.
Amanda Sisong Combe.
Angela Maron.
Mingsha Learn Wong.
Jackie Liang.
Christian Del Rosario.
Matthew Law.
Nobel Win.
Tiffany Nguyen.
Alan Kai.
Leslie Ma.
Tan Lien.
Albert Tai.
Tin Vu.
Alejandro Aviña.
Megan Tai.
Kendall Kearns.
Sally Pham.
Peggy Chen.
Jennifer Dang.
Shannon Ho.
Toyin Lee.
Emily Tran.
Cindy Nguyen.
William Nubla.
Alvina Lee.
Daniel Chua.
KV Nguyen.
Yomeri Castuera.
Jessica Wynn.
Orion Chen.
David Wynn.
Daniel Yu.
Amanda Christie Du.
Min Chi Lei Nguyen.
Hon Tran.
Julia Nguyen.
Juliana Vani.
Ken Vita Ya Ratshul.
Trini Fan.
Theodore Scott Nelibus.
Letitia Coe.
Taylor Wang.
Tanisa Naranatko.
Alejandra Hurtado.
Alyssa Pack.
Edgar Selly.
Eliza Christine Penalino.
Kevin Bernardo.
Nadia Rashid.
Christine Rosas.
Kelly Chang.
Jennifer Huang.
China Katenko.
Christine Padua.
Moni Seri.
Arisa Ueno.
Vin Trong.
Francesco Nguyen.
Chris Shea.
Diana Le.
Travis Nguyen.
Tuive Choi.
Sean Pack.
Vivian Liu.
Timothy Sue.
Shirley Tran.
Claire Freeman.
Angeline Nguyen.
Raymond Lamb.
Tu Nguyen.
Chung Vu.
Austin Weld.
Finian Sheehan.
Sarah Cantari.
Andrew Gutierrez.
Omid Vape.
Edgar Alejandro Vasquez.
Brian Kazampur.
Kim Vuong.
Brandon Talmud.
Justin Hui.
Sarah Jahangiri.
Stephanie Tu.
Valerie Saikali.
Kane Lee.
Nancy Tang.
Vincent Wynn.
Name Watanabe.
Theo Wynn.
Jessica Ann Greenwood.
Dean Wynn.
Samuel Law.
Julie Fong.
Justin Chang.
Tiffany Doe.
Jimmy To.
Jonathan Vongnarat.
Hugh Nguyen.
Jasmine Ruiz.
Sarah Kellogg.
Purnima Sharma.
Yash Patel.
Shauna Duarte.
Ashley Wong.
Krista Linsner.
Jack Birkenbuell.
Karen Bradshaw.
Ahanita Asifarad.
Garvey Shu.
Demi Castellanos.
Michelle Cano.
Cindy Quant.
Ofsana Zaryan.
Stephen Hun.
Christine Garabetian.
Jade Nok Un.
Elise Santos.
Nellie Nicole Christina.
Ariane Zandi.
Felicia Kwon.
Lee Miyauchi.
Gigi Tao.
Alexander Liu.
Danny Sue.
Kyle De La Sena.
Hylan Hu.
Amanda Vu.
Nathan Ing.
Alzo Elizarda.
Usman Alam.
Brian Dam.
Haider Chaudhry.
Tammy Law.
Isra Abali.
Evie Fan.
Salsabil Ibrahim.
Brendan Finico.
Sahar Pashtunwar.
Andy Wynn.
Mania Najam.
William No.
Mariam Habib.
Mark Luichua.
Cecilia Nguyen.
Cindy Lee.
Sean Sigrenza.
Con Fan.
Ambrose Ha.
Young Yoon.
Francisco Lee.
Alyssa Kokonutranen.
Jenny Ross Morales.
Alice Quach.
Zaid Abdul Latif.
Amy Shea.
Dylan Dejam.
Brittany Otteson.
Alexander Vo.
Robin Fales.
Ashley Wong.
Sophia Span.
Alexander Goodwin.
Jesse Carr.
Johnny Wynn.
Stacy Pop.
Jonathan Tam.
George Camo.
John Van Lay.
Troy Ruff.
Mason Hugh Fan.
Rebecca Ruggiero.
Heidi Duong.
Erica Costa.
Jessica Park.
Desiree Acosta.
Tryman Nguyen.
Luna Thank No.
Anne Nguyen.
Ermi Chef.
Lynn Lam.
Pauline Vo.
Andres Ruiz.
Olivia Sai.
Paria Alipur.
Victoria Nguyen.
Vivian Lin.
Vivian Orr.
Anushka Patel.
Grace Wong.
Pooja Bhakta.
Lon Wang.
Mokun Fagemensen.
Ileana Mata.
Tu Duan.
Wei Chen Lin.
Tony Pham.
Min Dang.
Victor Kwak.
Nathan Cruz.
Wendy Rocha.
Matthew Nguyen.
Kathy Vu.
Guadalupe Cardenas.
Suong Le.
Joanne Zhu.
Ben Chung.
Catherine Tran.
Winnie Ng.
Melanie Van.
Purva Uday Kane.
Mi Tang.
Shreya Shah.
Lian Huang.
Yiru Sai.
Stefano Ubuslame.
Kushkiran Bandley.
Tanya Lapkova.
Kevin Moy.
Gabriella Bancourt.
Jessica De Leon.
Kian Jalili.
Betzabi Alveza.
Chad Caraway.
Christine Vrana.
Shohab Zaire.
Gurmeet Buksani.
Alan Zevelev.
Charmaine Batun.
Gina Sutton.
Stephanie Lay.
Josue Cruz.
Kisha Patel.
Alicia Gonzalez.
Christian Chavez.
Daniela Heron.
Keon Fahim Dinesh.
Melissa Sandoval.
Urosh Sia.
EJ Taralba.
Jesse Huang.
David Avila.
Christy Nguyen.
Sermon Saikon Kam.
Martin Fong.
Kyle Hubbard.
Karen Lee Wu.
Oliver Pham.
Arnold Liu.
Julian Lujan.
Caroline Bowie.
Josh De La Luna.
Bijani Hosinzadeh.
Allison Tran.
Ruthie Memo.
Mika Coronel.
Long Tran.
Tracy Toe.
Farheen Basif.
Hong Win.
Nujat Ali.
Lindsay Wilson.
Maria Seydudin.
David Ho.
Termi Koshniat.
Jean Lamb.
Mariam Motazedi.
Austin Alkisola.
Erisa Sam.
Mimi Liang.
Delaram Bamani.
Ruby Joaquim.
Fatima Nusrati.
Cindy Wong.
Teresa Rotert.
Loanne Cow.
Shirin Asgari.
Daniel DeBario.
Azadeh Shalamzari.
William Zhao.
Gina Demetio.
Joe Rajaguguk.
Patrick Lee.
Stephen White II.
Andy Choi.
Stephanie Kin.
Don Kai Huang,
Po Hasu,
Gurley Burguillos,
Nicholas Grimes,
Son Pham,
Gagandeep Lal,
Richard Shreds Pham,
Jennifer Tran,
Kevin O,
Nolan Brown,
Angelica Del Rosario,
Jalen Kacha Mankal,
Griselda Valdez,
Moisey Zaribi,
Raymond Jackson,
David Terrazas,
Nicole Matus,
Cindy Escobar,
Jacqueline Renee Alcazar,
Maria Martinez Avaleta,
Christine Nguyen,
Elizabeth Flores,
Yasmin Rodriguez,
Darian Perez,
Yesenia Calderon,
C. Nylam,
Ryan Liu,
David Simon,
David Charles Perez,
Alfredo Torres,
Eric Luke,
Andrew Nunez,
Kunhan Kai,
Shubham Dixit,
Uen Kim Fan,
Gian Cataroha,
Yuzana Monet,
Imed Yaya,
Jacqueline Arevalo,
Alyssa Marie Pedroza,
Yunsti Christine Park,
Jane Gwendolyn Hopin,
Anne Liang,
Daniel Cardenas,
Anne Huang,
Cody Quinlan,
Wei Yi Tong,
Charles Rosette,
Melinda Lee,
Brandon Tan,
Muzi Lu,
Christopher Copen,
Joanna Chen,
Sohee Chung,
Alan Yam,
Olivia Chavez,
Hao Yuan Zhu,
Susan Wynn,
Jun Dong,
Tegan Tran,
Fei Yang Zhang,
Michelle Dwan,
Fain Gao,
Christy Serna,
Shu Si,
Heidi Cervantes,
Shen Ku,
Omar Venegas,
Jerian Ilogan,
Enrique Victoria,
Miranda Lee,
Brandy McCurdy,
Mary Fowl,
Caitlin Pesterfield,
Guadalupe Rocha,
Ariel Coe,
Patricia Burns,
Tiffany Pham,
Cynthia Rodriguez,
Caitlin Medina,
Andres Camarena,
Ellen Suter,
Monica Elsa Espinoza,
Ragesh Shakamuru,
Taylor Lloyd,
Bilal Rajpir,
Tiffany Batarse,
Jessica Chung,
Michael Imome,
Flo Ramirez,
Monica Roche,
Cyanid Penn,
Walter Guerrero,
Vanita Nyam,
Orangel Gutierrez Fugon,
Giselle Aguirre,
Atsasumwen Imowu,
Vanessa Marroquin.
Christopher Sandoval.
Molly Easton.
Mark Piercy.
Yen Nguyen.
Mohammed Dandan.
Tanya Michelle Miller.
Hector Felipe Sanchez.
Carmina Patrick.
Dulce Maria Hernandez.
RP Barsemian.
Arjun Kumar.
Kathy Tita Pham.
Jasmine Sandu.
Dien Nguyen.
Leslie Wong.
Jimbri Nguyen.
Alisa Chan.
Darren Jean Ongchenko.
Rachel Hokenson.
Valentina Calmo.
Kathleen Mack.
Jesse Sue.
Jason Leduzme.
Brooke Delahoy.
Kylie Kasumada.
Christine Johnson.
Ashley McCloskey.
Kaylin Chang.
David Saldana.
Stellar Zhang.
Yilin Chu.
Alanud Bador.
Heidi Liang.
Deborah Kang.
Matthew Pavezic.
Jimmy Duong.
Lauren Kanzaki.
Jennifer Asaf.
Angela Ho.
Nicolette Dickinson.
Estela Rosita Gonzalez.
Jacqueline DeVries.
Eric Rueda.
Qasim Mahmood.
Daphne Young.
Andrew Huang.
Peter Yared Cabayas.
Kevin Nguyen.
Darlene Pinto.
Aaron Singh.
Monica Renault.
Garo Kalfayan.
Davina Davis.
Sahar Jennifer Rahabi.
Gina Chaldari.
Sheila Tarabzada.
Craig Luis.
Michael Sislo.
Timothy Chai.
Ehab Jawad.
Christopher Abilene. And last but by no means least, Justin Carrillo. That concludes the presentation of the degrees of Bachelor of Science from the Francisco J. Ayala School of Biological Sciences. I call upon Dean LaFurla.
So thank you all and congratulations to you all. There are some very special guests here today who deserve well-earned recognition as well. They have encouraged and in many cases made great sacrifices so that the graduates before us could further their education. Now will the parents, spouses, significant others, loved ones, grandparents, children, and all the relatives and supporters of the graduates please stand for a round of applause. So I'm going to ask everyone to remain standing because I need your help. You may know that there's a very special competition among all the schools to see who can do the loudest zots. And every year we get this great trophy, and that goes to the winner. and BioSci has won it 2 years. We're one of the only schools that won it. So we're in tough competition, and we definitely don't want to lose to the engineers. So I need everybody's help. We need to blow the lid off of this joint, and we're going to do 3 zots, and we'll do is double zot zot as loud as you can. So I need everyone behind me to help me as well. All right, you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Zot, zot, zot! I think we're going to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, the commencement ceremony will now conclude with the recessional march. May I request that the audience please remain seated until the recessional is completed. And thank you all for participating in today's ceremony. And graduates, please stop by the BioSci booth outside. We have a special gift for you. Congratulations.